Hey folks, it's Dave here. Some early morning baseball going on. You can see my voice hasn't even woken up yet. But I wanted to get this game off and running as I try to wrap up my 1979 season. As I remember me playing that quite a bit with Digital Diamond, and I used a whole bunch of different games. Really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that one there. But we're in the playoffs now, and ironically, has it worked out? Everybody that made the playoffs in real life made the playoffs in my replay, so no surprises, no changes. So it was the Reds and the Pirates. Was it Reds and the Pirates? Yes. In the National and in the American, it was the Angels and the Orioles. So I was using APBA to do the ALCS. And I'm just kind of setting this up here. Sorry about that. So was doing APBA for the ALCS, and I'll probably do I don't know what I'm going to do. Either payoff pitch or strat for the NLCS. One of the two. I'll figure it out. But anyway, let me get down here. Let me tell you what's going on in this series. I was watching Al actually play last night, and I was trying to wrap this up while Al was playing. But, wouldn't you know it, it didn't work out that way. So let me wrap up the series for you. I got my notes here. I got a little presentation for you. Thanks for coming by if you're watching early morning. Hi, Barbara. We're trying to get the temperature up today so we can melt some of this snow, and we'll find out if it does. Anyway, so here's my overhead view. Got a nice little tight setup here for baseball. And Game 1 went to the Orioles in 10 innings, as it did in real life, I think, is what happened there. And in that 10th inning, we had a two-out double by Murray, a walk to Lowenstein, and then Lee May singled in the game-winning run. And that's what happened in Game 1. After a feverish comeback in the 9th by the Orioles, where they got a double, a walk, and then a home run by Crowley, who pinch hit. That was really fun. Crowley pinch hit the home run, the 3-run home run, to tie it and send it into extras where they won. So the Angels should have won that one, and they choked it away. In Game 2, this was Angels taking it 5-4. Not a lot of dramatics in this one, but the Angels would steal one, so they'll go back home tied 1-1. In Anaheim, it was another pretty easy Angels win here. Let me see, Tanana against Martinez, and it was 5-2. So the Angels were up 2-1 on the cusp of taking the series, right? And we go to Game 4, and the Angels are cruising 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, and then 3 in the 9th. The Angels were 3 outs away from going to the World Series, and they blew it. This was fun. I played this late last night while listening to Al. Dower comes in and singles, and then goes to second. Dempsey singles him home. There's one run. Dempsey's on first. We got a walk. A fielder's choice is a failed double play. We have runners at the corners, right? Then I think a man scored on that one too. And then we have a single here by Belanger, a pinch hit single by Belanger. Oh, that's what it was. First and third, and they had a double steal. I've never seen that before. A double steal in APBA. I've never seen that. So, yeah, so they got the hit here. They singled in a run and a walk. A fielder's choice got a run in. And we had first and third. That's what it was, first and third. Because the fielder's choice knocked in Dempsey. I'm screwing this all up because I'm trying to remember from last night. We had first and third, and this guy was up, Murray, and we had a double steal. So they tried to throw out the runner here at second base, didn't get him, and this guy come home for 3 runs. And that was the go-ahead run. So they got 3 runs in, and then Angels made it interesting. They got a single here in the 9th. That was the tying run. They got him to second, but that was it. As Ford come in and mowed him down. And that was that. So the Angels were 3 outs away, and they had a terribly clear come in and got lit up. Ozzie finished it off here with the last out, but So that was it. So we've gone back and forth. So the Orioles have taken 1 and 4. The Angels have taken 2 and 3. And that's where we are this morning, as we'll play some APBA baseball. This is Game 5. This is the decider game. As I got my coffee going, trying to wake up my voice here. Boy, I sound really tired, don't I? Here's our lineup today. Miller, Lansford, Ford, Baylor, Carew, Downing, Gritch, Harlow, and Anderson. I went with the Game 1 lineup, all right, because there was no Game 5 in this one, so I went with the Game 1 lineup. And then we have Bunbury, Belanger, Singleton, Murray, Kelly, May, DeCinces, Dower, and Dempsey. Our pitchers, classic, Ryan and Palmer, and that's why I'm streaming this one, because we should have a really good game here between these two pitchers, but we'll find out. So, again, I play this Dave's way. So anybody watching here, don't criticize me because I play and I just have my fun when I play baseball. And that's all that matters. And I've had a great series. So the winner will go on to play either Cincinnati or Pittsburgh. And they'll face each other in the West Series. And let's go here. All right, so Miller will lead things off against Palmer. And let me see here. So the Angels are 39 defense and they're 41 defense. So we're going to be reading from 2 different columns over here. All right, so here we go. So Miller facing Palmer. And we got a 42, and that's going to be a 14. And that's going to be a walk. So the first man on up is Miller, and he will walk. Gets the Pantera walk. Dun, 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 and he's fast. So we get to use the Al Wilson red guy here. Now he's facing the other way, but that's okay. So he is fast. Miller is fast. So Carney Lansford come up. He hits 287. We're not going to bunt with Carney Lansford. We're going to let him swing away. Okay, we're going to let Carney Lansford swing away. I had somebody bunt the other day, and I rolled a 66. It would have been a home run. It still was a hit, but it was on a bunt attempt. But, yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself for that. But anyway, I play Dave's way. All right, so let's go. Carney Lansford coming up with the man on first base. And we have a 65. And he pops this one up, and there's one away. Dan Ford, the outfielder. A 13 is a 4. Oh, it's a weird one, 40. Let's see here. So the first base gets the fourth. Okay, so it hits down to first base, and the throw to second is in time, so they'll get the lead runner. So that'll be a fielder's choice. So Ford will go to first. Miller's thrown out at second, and there's 2 away. I don't usually get a 40. That's a weird number, but that is the case. So man on first. He's fast, 2 away. John Baylor, as David comes by. The Rail fan. Nice. You must be a friend of Ray's. You listen to Around the Layout podcast, my buddy Ray's podcast there. I listen to that too. It's I don't know much about rail fanning, but he's pretty good with his stuff, let me tell you. I was only at his house one time many, many years ago, and he just had the small layout going, so I can imagine now what's going on with that podcast exploding for him. Donnie Baylor. Oh, it's a 22. Second column. Baylor gets a hold of this one. A 45 is a 6 against the B pitcher, and that'll be an RBI double to center field. And coming in to score is Ford, and Baylor, who's fast, gets a double. Oh, man, so the run will score, and that's a double for Baylor. So the Angels take the 1-0 lead here. So now I need to dig out my pack of numbers over here. I wasn't prepared. I don't have all my numbers ready. I wasn't expecting scoring so soon. All right, so where's my zeros and my ones? There we go. And the Angels take a 1-0 lead. And we'll put my numbers right there. All right, 1-0 Angels as Baylor knocks them home, and now is Rod Carew. How cool. We're playing Rod Carew here on the channel. That's kind of neat, right? Rod Carew will come up. And he was from Gooden Canal Zone. I did not know that. A 51 is an 8 off a B pitcher, and that's going to be hit back to the mound. It's going to be stabbed by Palmer. and he'll throw them out on the G1. But they get the one hit and the one run, and the Angels take a 1-0 lead into the bottom of the first inning. Okay, so now we have Al Bumbry leading things off for the Orioles. I got my Orioles hat on. I usually wear the home team hat is what I do. Oh, and my camera moved again. Lovely. It just does this automatically. I don't get it. I don't get why it keeps bouncing me back to the wide view. I don't know. And Philip comes by. Hey, Philip. Game 5 deciding game here, LCS. And David says, my 70s replay, I have some where I get a lot of scoring in the first 2 innings or the last 2 innings. Yeah, it's amazing what this game does, right? Sometimes it feels like a real game. A lot of my games were boring, and then in the 9th it explodes. It's just nuts. And then sometimes it's all the action's up front, and then you get boring the rest of the way. My football game yesterday, my Apple football game, first quarter was insane. It was awesome. Second half, boring. Just very boring. All right, so let's get Bumbry going here against Ryan. Nolan Ryan deals a 21 as a 30. So now we're reading off of this column. And driven in the gap and caught by the left fielder. So it's going to be a fly out to left field, and we have one away. Belanger. Mark Belanger. They call him the Blade. Oh! 66. Belanger might have just tied this game. Belanger rips this one. A 13 is a 6. And that's going to be off the wall. And he'll go into second with a double. And so, Belanger, you got to tag first, goes into second with a double for his trouble. And so the Orioles have the tying run at second base in Belanger. So let's bring up Singleton now. Kenny Singleton with the man on second. Kenny Singleton, 42, 14, and ball 4. So he's going to get the Pantera walk. And he is slow. So we need to put a slow runner at first. So first and second, one out. And it's going to be Eddie Murray. Take me home tonight, Eddie Murray. So we're going to play for the double play here. So we have 2 on and 1 out. And Eddie Murray here at double play depth. A 41 is a 24. And, oh boy, hit down the short. That's going to be a double play, and that will end the inning. An inning-ending double play. So they get the 1 hit. They leave 2 runners on, and we shall go to the second inning here in Baltimore. California 1, and Baltimore absolutely nothing. And we're going to bring up Downing here in the top of the second, right? Yep, Downing. And David says, love to learn football. I just love the simplicity of APBA baseball. And he Digital Diamond with the cards and dice. Yes, Digital Diamond is game changer. Love Digital Diamond. Alan Shaw, happy holidays, bud. Good to see you. Hopefully things are going well for you. Just got the update 1. So he tags Palmer. And a 31 is a 2. And holy cow, that's going to go all the way to the wall. It's going to kick around out there. Downing's going to speed around, and he will go into third with a leadoff triple. Ooh, boy. So, some bad news here for the Orioles as Downing, the catcher, gets a triple. Man, if you got an inside-the-park home run, that'd be unbelievable. So, Downing with a 3-bagger, and he goes into third base. And it's Bobby Grich, the second baseman, trying to get something going here. Trying to put them up by 2. The Angels lead 1-0. Man on third. And oh, man, a 22 is a 6. Okay, so if it's a single column hitting card, which it is, it's a home run. It's a single column hitting card, right? Right? And it is gone. So Bobby Grich has homered, and that sends in 2 runs, right? If I read that correctly, right? Because that's a double, that's a single card. So Grich homers, and it is 3-0 Angels. And this is kind of how the series has gone, is the Angels knocking the ball around early. Where are my 3s? There are my 3s. And the Orioles playing catch-up, but the Orioles always manage to pull it out, is what it seems like. All righty, so a 2-run shot by Bobby Grich. Now, Grich, in the last game, right, Grich had 2 home runs. Look at that. Bobby Grich, 2 home runs in the game they lost 7-6 in the 9th inning. But he was my MVP. He was my Digital to Dice MVP with 2 home runs. And then that happened. Alrighty, so Harlow comes up with, oh wait, I need to round the bases, right? I have to do that. So Grich is a normal runner. So here we go. So Grich coming around. This guy scores, and then Grich touches them all, and it's 3-0. Okay, now it's official. You have to touch them all because they could challenge. They could have challenged that if I didn't touch all the bases. So Jim Palmer getting hit around here. 3-0 Angels, and we still don't have anybody out in the 2nd inning. And, oh, my gosh, doubles are wild here. This is going to be a 7, and this is a single. So 3 straight hits, and he is fast. 3 straight hits by the Angels here in the 3rd, and boy, there's some action going in the pen. They're not messing around today. They need to get this game won, and they're trailing badly. All right, so we got to go here now. A 25 is a 9, and that's going to be chopped off the plate, rolling. Nobody can get it. Nobody can get it. Everyone is safe. Everyone is safe. It's another single. 4 straight hits. Holy smoke. And it's 1st and 2nd with absolutely nobody out. Wow, they're going to have him fatigued pretty quick. Dave Little coming by. Yeah, we got some morning baseball on. And it's Miller who drew a walk back in the 1st. Wowzers. Wowzers. A lot of doubles this morning. It's the Friday morning double fest. Here we go. Rick Miller, 12 is a 25. And hit down to shortstop. He's going to throw it a 2nd for 1 and over for the double play, but the man gets to 3rd. So we got a double play here. Harlow will get to 3rd, and we get 2 outs on that nice play by the shortstop, Belanger. So we got 2 away, and man on 3rd. Yep, there we go. So Carney Lansford coming up. He popped out to the catcher. So 3-0 here on the home run by Grich. And Abner double days today? It could be. It's very, very, very much doubles. And so Carney Lansford now with a man on 3rd base. Palmer, a 56 at the 13, and struck him out. Well, maybe Palmer's now in the groove. 4 hits in that inning, 2 runs. And California takes a 3-0 absolutely nothing lead. So we'll take the runner off the base. Let's bring out the Orioles now. Let's see if the Oriole bats can get anything going here. Oh, I hit my field. Earthquake. All right, Ryan pitching a gem right now after 1 inning. A gem. All righty, so let's see. Can Kelly get it going? Yeah, Pat Kelly. Harold Patrick Pat Kelly. You know, I never used to like the nicknames, and now it's fun for streaming. It gives you something to talk about. And here's the pitch, a 45, 14, and ball 4. So Kelly walks on 4 straight pitches And that'll put him on, and he's a fast runner. So we have a man on first base, and Lee May. Boy, Lee May's been pretty good in the series. A couple of pinch hit big hits here in the series. So Lee May, man on first. Nolan Ryan with the pitch. It's a 16. Oh, that's a 28. And slowly hit to shortstop. And the only play is to first base, so it's as good as a bunt. So on the ground ball to short, Lee May basically gets a bunt happening. And Kelly goes down to second. So we got one away. And Doug DeCinces comes up with a man on second. And there's the pitch. Oh, look at that! DeCinces gone. 66, and DeCinces has put Baltimore on the board with a home run. Dun, dun, dun. All right, where's my two? Where's my twos? 6, 3, twos. I got to dig out a two. And Baltimore has come back as they've done so many times in this series. It is 3-2. So DeCinces hits it, and they will trot home. Got to touch all the bases. That's very important. And a one-out home run by DeCinces makes it 3-2. We got ourselves a game here. And so both Ryan and Palmer struck for home runs. A lot of doubles this morning. The dice are just very magical. They're very magical. And hopefully I sound okay. I didn't check my sound. Usually with this software, it's pretty good. Let me just make sure. Yep, all right. Sounds good. Just like to check. I sound good, yeah, because I get nervous now. Ever since I started that other streaming software, it's like, I get that airplane mode going. It means that the mixer didn't sync. Technical difficulties, I know. All right, let's see what Rich Dower can do in a 3-2 game with one away. A 64 and struck him out. So Ryan, Ryan strikes him out. So that's his first strikeout of the morning. And we have two away. And coming up to the plate is Dempsey. Dempsey got a big hit the other night in the ninth inning to get things going. So here we go. Dempsey against Ryan. A 43-29. That's probably not good. And is he an X? No, he's not an X. So it's going to be hit back to the mound. Ryan takes it himself, throws it at first in disgust. And they get not just a one hit. They get one hit, but it's a homer by DeCinces. And this game is 3-2 as we go to the third. So a lot of fireworks early in this one. Much like that football game. I listened to that again last night. That was nuts. That was really kind of fun. All righty, so it's a 3-2 game. Palmer and Ryan going at it in a classic matchup. Game 5. There was no Game 5 in real life, but in my replay, we have Game 5. Dan Ford, a 15. That's going to be a 10. And that's going to flare into right field and drop for a base hit. So Dan Ford is on with a single. That's another hit. That's 6 hits, and we just started the third inning. Yikes. So man on first for Baylor. Donnie Baylor. I think he played with Boston at one point, didn't he? I think. Oh, my gosh. 33. Baylor racks this one. A 36 is a 6. And that's going to be a double into center field. And a fast runner scores with less than 2 outs. And that's going to send Ford home. So Ford coming around to score. Baylor goes into second with a RBI double. And the scores just continue to rise. Only if the temperature would go up that much and melt some of my snow. It is 4-2 now for the Angels. I did not expect this. I was expecting a pitcher's duel between Ryan and Palmer, and we're getting double city. Still nobody out. Still nobody out. And it's going to be, imagine that, nobody out, and you get Rod Carew coming up. Oh, Jim Palmer facing Carew. Carew grounded back to the mound in the first. Another run in, back-to-back hits, a single and a double. And we got a 32. That'll be a 26. And hard hit to second base. The runner's going to hold. And that'll be a G4. So the runner holds, and that's our first out of the inning. Nice play at second by Dower. So Dower looked down the runner, decided not to take a chance, and we got the out. And hi, John. Thanks for coming by, John. And Alan says he played in the 86 World Series. Okay, so I'm not... Yeah, okay. I was correct that he did play for Boston. All right, so we got fast runner on second, one in, one out, and it's Downing. And a 56 is a 14, and a 14 is ball 4. So another walk, and it's going to be first and second. Downing is just a regular runner. Ooh, first and second. Bobby Grich had 2 home runs in the last game and 1 today. Bobby Grich is hot. Bobby Grich is hot. Here we go. First and second, 1 away. A 26 is a 27. And is he X strikeout? No. So it's going to be hit down the third base. He steps on third, throws it at first. That'll be a double play, and that will end the inning. So a terrific play at third base by DeCinces. And so they will get 2 hits. They will get 1 run. And we go to the bottom of the third. And it is 4-2 California in the game-deciding series, Game 5, here in my 79 replay. So Al Bunbury will come up to the plate. He'll lead off the third inning for Baltimore. He's the leadoff man. He flied out to left field back in the first. Ryan with the pitch. It's a 28. That's not good. Down the shortstop. And he'll throw him out. That is Anderson with the toss. 1 away. Belanger doubled his first time up. A 61, though, and that's going to be a 32. That's going to be fly ball in the right field. And we have 2 away. Wow, could this be the first inning without a hit? First 1, 2, 3 inning? Well, let's see. So Singleton, he walked. A 23, bad rolls here, and a 12. And hit right at the first baseman. And Carew will take that, and it's a 1, 2, 3 inning. So, nothing happening in the fourth for Baltimore. The third, we go to the fourth. It is 4-2. California. Winner advances to the World Series. And we're going to start off with the Hawk, Harlow. Here's the Hawk. A 63 is a 30. Long drive into the gap, but coming over is the left fielder, Kelly. And Kelly will gobble that one up on the run, and we have 1 away. Jim Anderson. A 45, a 14, and that'll be ball 4. So Anderson will draw the walk. And let me see that. Oh, that's the second walk of the day. Third walk of the day. What am I saying? 3 walks already. And Anderson is just a normal runner, so we'll put normal runner on first. All right, so they're playing for the double play here with Rick Miller, who's leading off. He walked and hit into a double play already, so they're hoping he'll hit into another one, the Orioles are. 53, that's a 16. That's a weird one. Fly into center field, and the runner will hold. Oh, we had a fast runner tags. It moves to second. So, no, he's not a fast runner. So, we'll go F8. And we have 2 away. Carney Lansford with a man on first and 2 outs. 36 is a 33. Popped up near the mound. Third baseman coming over. And we'll make that catch. So, no hits that inning. No runs. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-2. So are the pitches settling down after an opening onslaught? We don't know. Only time will tell, as Asia says. Eddie Murray. 24-13. Struck him out. Oh. Nolan Ryan throwing some heat here in the bottom of the 4th. Oop. Kelly coming up. A 16 is a 28, and that's probably not good either. That's down to short. So 2 quick outs here for the Orioles. Could they go down 3 in a row, 2 innings in a row? We shall find out. Let's see what Lee May can do. A 15, that's an 8. Hit right at the center fielder. And Miller will make that catch. 1, 2, 3 again. So we're going to go to the 5th. 4-2. We didn't have any runs in a little bit. Now we have Danny Ford. 64-13. Struck him out. So the pitchers are settling down after a whole bunch of doubles being rolled. Each team with a home run. Don Baylor. Baylor's got 2 doubles. So you're talking about doubles. He's got 2 doubles. 2 doubles. 26 is a 27. And that's going to be down to third base. A barehanded throw, and he gets him. So, Baylor hits it down to third base. The Sensei's charges in, makes the play barehanded, and 2 away. Could this be a 1-2-3 inning? This could be the first 1-2-3 inning for Palmer if he can get Carew. And no, he will walk him. He will walk Carew. So we're going to put a fast runner on first base. And we got man on. As William comes by, he's replaying the 65 Reds and 65 LA. Reds up 3-1 in games. Fun time, huh? Playing the playoffs is always fun. And Stick Tap Sports Network. Good morning, Stick Tap Sports Network. Can I assume you're a hockey fan? This is usually the hockey channel, but I've been playing a lot of baseball lately. It just kind of happens. Oh, you get APBA 2000. Okay. I forget what I have. I have the brown box behind me over here. See that brown box right there behind the hat? That's APBA 2000 too. Maybe that's the one I have too. I like that one. I got the this is my board here. My book. That's the book I have. I love this book. That's the one I use. Downing, man on first, 2 away. And a 43 for Downing's a 29. That's going to be hit right back to the mound. And that'll end the inning. So, no damage done there. So, we go to the bottom of the 5th. California clinging to a 2-run lead. But as you know, leads have been squandered away so many times in this series. All right, let's go. Douglas Vernon DeCinces here in the 5th. There we go. 63 and 31. That's going to be terrible. Center field. And we got 1 away. Is Dower coming up. Richie Dower struck out his only plate appearance. Oh, a 44. And, hit right back at the center fielder. And Miller makes a terrific catch. Oh, man, that's an 8. And the B pitcher takes away an 8. So Miller coming in, 2 catches in a row. He might do this inning all by himself. Dempsey coming up now with 2 away. And David said he doesn't own a lot of seasons like most of the APBA crowd. He's going to do a tournament with one side of the bracket will be World Series winners and the other side World Series losers. Hey, that's the way to play. Play the way you want to play. Have some fun with whatever you do. That's the fun of it. It's just whatever you do. I have some crazy tournaments and crazy games going on myself because it's all fun. A 34. Oh, boy, 31. And that's not going to be good. It's going to be, yes, center field again. So 3 hits in a row to Rick Miller at center field. He takes them all, and we go to the 6th. A 1-2-3 inning for the 3rd time by Nolan Ryan. So we're in the 5th. Coming up is Gritch, who's got a home run in this game. And he's got Koufax and Maloney. Oh, that must be fun. I've never played a Koufax game here on the channel. It's one I don't have those seasons. I should probably do that in a Dave's Classic Rewind with something like Pocket Pennant Run or Back to Basics Baseball. Something that has all the seasons. I should go and do that. All right, Bobby Gritch, a home run, and hit into a double play here in the 6th. Game marches on. Oh, Bobby Gritch, a 5. And it's going to be, the first baseman's head down into the corner. He's going to try to stretch it into 2, and he will get in there. So Bobby Gritch with a lead-off double here in the 6th inning. Oh, boy. So a lead-off double for his trouble. Harlow coming up. I think Harlow is going to drop a bunt. Alrighty. So where's my bunt table? Here we go. Runner on second. Harlow's going to bunt. A 34 is a 31. Bunted to the left side. No play at third. And so it's going to be a sacrifice hit, and that'll move the runner to third base. So a sacrifice hit for Harlow, playing some small ball, and Gritch goes to third. Now, do we want a pinch hit for a fast runner? No, not with Bobby Gritch, not with him hitting as good as he's hitting. That's one thing I did learn, though, was with the slow and the fast runners that I've pinch hit a few times in the series. It's been fun. I mean, pinch run. It's been fun to pinch run and put a it just has been. And Mark comes by. Hi, Mark. He picked up an original 84 edition with the XBs and the master symbols. Now I have something. Now I have to do something with it. Yeah. I don't play the master with APBA or Strat, and I'm perfectly fine with it, and I enjoy it. All right, so we got a man on second, and we got 1 away. A man on third, 1 away. 1 away. Man on third, 1 away. Anderson, who he's been on base twice, singled and he walked. Palmer in a jam here in the 6th. A 31 is a 14. Ball 4, he walked again. So now, and he is a regular runner too. So we have first and third with 1 away, and it's Rick Miller. And you don't like the master game? Yeah, I've never tried it. I've watched people play it, and I've heard people talk about it, and it just sounds like it's a lot of extra work, and I don't know if you really, as Ron says, is the juice worth the squeeze? I'm not 100% sure about that. And PC Strat Baseball is fun. Yep, I like PC Strat Baseball. I play that a lot, too. And Rick Miller coming up. Walked, hit into a double play, and he flied out. Oh, my gosh. A 0. Rick Miller's going to add a run, at least one. as he hits this one off of Palmer. This could be it for Palmer. A 51 is a 5. And see you later. Rick Miller has cleared the fence, and that's going to be it for Palmer. A home run by Rick Miller. And 3 runs come in. Gritch comes in. Anderson comes in. Dun, dun, dun. And a fast runner, Miller. Miller with a home run. It is 7-2. But it's never over, folks. It is never over against the Orioles. We still got a couple more innings to go. 7-2 California. A base-clearing home run by Rick Miller. And there's only one away, and Palmer is done. So we're going to bring in... We're going to go Stanhouse for a few innings. So Stanhouse comes in. Palmer is done. So Palmer goes 5.1. And he gives up 7 runs. How many hits? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Not a good outing. So Lansford will come up against Stanhouse. All right, let me log in Stanhouse here. And he'll see if he can get some outs here. Well, Alan, I would say that. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. I enjoy the PC games. Sometimes I just want to kick back and not set anything up like this and just relax with a cup of coffee and just click around with the mouse and enjoy the game. I think it has its place. I prefer cards and dice. I just think it's more interactive, but I've had a lot of fun with my PC games. Carney Lansford up against Stanhouse, who's an A pitcher. Now we'll just give him a few innings here. A 43 is a 29, and that's going to be back to the mound. And so he'll get the G1, and there'll be 2 away. Dan Ford. Dan Ford, a 15 is a 10. And chopper up the middle for a base hit. So the hit party continues here. So Ford is a fast runner. And he will go to first base. That brings up Don Baylor. Donnie Baylor, 2 doubles in this game. And we go, oh my goodness. Baylor rocks this one off of Stanhouse. What's with all the doubles? What's with all the doubles? 62 is a 6. And that is a double that will score the run. Baylor with 3 doubles today. And Ford comes around to score. And Baylor goes to second. 8. I got to dig out my 8. Oh, boy. I did not expect the Orioles to give up 8 runs here to the Angels. This is the highest scoring game of the series. And you guys are watching it live. Wowzers. So Stanhouse comes in, and he's getting rocked. This is unbelievable. Let's see here. Mark says he has a love-hate relationship with the Master Game. He tends to like the idea better than reality of it. Yeah, I think there's a lot of extra things that you do, and I don't know what you're getting out of it. But some people swear by it, and that's if you enjoy it, that's all that matters. Dave Little says, I never could get into the APBA games. A 51 is a 5 means nothing to me. Well, I like it. I do. I like the fact that you look at the card and you go to the chart and get the result. I do like that. And I do like that, you have different tabs. You got runner on second, runner on third, runner on first and third. So you go to the different charts. It's like the APBA football. Depending where you are on the field, in APBA football, you have a different chart with different results. Depending who's on base, you get different results, and they're all kind of fine-tuned to the situation. I really like it. I do. I've always liked the charts. It's never bothered me. And even with the hockey, it's the same thing. I like it. And you have an idea. After you get the roll, you have an idea if it's going to be a good hit or a bad hit. So you know something good or something bad's going to happen, usually. Randy comes by. He plays the APBA Basic with a couple of modifiers for home runs and stealing. Yeah, I had the one for stealing, too, and I haven't used it too much. All right, so we got man on second, 2 away. So that was a 2-out double that scored another run. Holy cow. And Thomas says the master game is a ton of extra work, and it drains the joy out of you. Yeah, I can see that. Matt played high school baseball with Rick Miller. Fantastic. Grand Rapids, Michigan. William says, likes to play APBA, but Cat gets involved and clears the board. Yeah, well, that's anything. The cats get involved all the time. We don't have cats anymore, but yeah, you'd be reading the paper, and they would be reading it with you, you know. Let's see. David says, what year is that chart book? Looks different than his 2000 box set. Yeah, this is the Premier Edition. This is, that's what it is. APBA 2000 Major League Baseball Premier Edition. So that's the one that I have. I actually just bought this one off of eBay because the one I have is a little bit beat up. And yeah, Dave Little says, glad you like it. We enjoy what we enjoy. Yeah, that's what it is. And that's why we have a ton of games to choose from. And that's what's great. Some people love APBA. Some people don't. Some people love Strat. Some people don't. I mean, there's so many different games that we play. And we all like them for different reasons. I play all the different games for different reasons. There's certain reasons I play APBA. There's certain reasons I play Strat. Nothing wrong with that. Best to play on the PC, Barbara asks. APBA, Strat, or Action PC. I would suggest, well, let's see, Barbara. This, they have APBA Go. I wouldn't get the APBA for Windows. I would get the APBA Go. It's an online game. You play it in a browser. And I think it's like $20 a month. And you can play every team and every game and every season they have. So it's kind of like an all-in-one package. Or you could buy seasons for $20 and own it. I play the APBA Go. It's basically this on the computer. It's okay. It just lacks the feel of all the cards, but it plays like APBA. The Strat PC game is one you got to buy the game. I think it's like $50 or $60. Might be on sale right now. The older game might be on sale, and then you got to buy the seasons, which I think are $25 or $30 each. So that can get expensive because you got to buy the individual seasons. If you only want to play a couple seasons, it's not a big deal. You own it forever. It's a computer game. You can roll the dice yourself, or you can let the computer roll the dice. It'll show you the cards. They'll show you the Strat cards. I don't have any Strat cards handy here to show you. Oh, actually, I do. So what it'll do with Strat PC is as it's different than APBA, so you can see this is a Stratomatic card. So what it'll do, that'll pop up, and the dice will roll, and it'll fall somewhere, so it'll say double. Okay, so let's say you rolled a 6 and an 8, and let's say double. So the Strat one pops up the cards here, and if you buy the card image, before you buy it, check with me. Before you buy anything, check with me, so make sure you get everything right. So Strat does that. So again, the results are right on the card with Strat. Was APBA, you read the number and go to the chart. So it's a 2-step process versus a 1-step process. An Action PC is no cards and dice at all. You just kind of click around, you hit pitch, and it pitches, and then it gives you the result. So you really don't have much control over anything in that game aside from, do you want to hit and run, do you want to steal, change the pitcher, stuff like that. But you can play against the computer in all of them, so that's what it is. I think I have videos of all of them on my channel. So does Ron and Al. So you can go watch people play them before you buy anything. So that is my little speech there. So what do we got now? So we have that double that knocked in a run. That's 3 runs. Oh, my gosh. Right? 4 runs here. So that was a 1, 2. That's 4 runs here in the 6th inning. And since Stanhope's come in, they've had 2 more hits in another run. So Rod Carew coming up. Man on second. Let's continue on here. Oh, my. A 7. And base hit in the left. That'll be an RBI. And Carew knocks home a run. And Carew goes to first. And Jeepers creepers, it is 9. Please make it stop. Baltimore is digging themselves a hole. It is 9 as Carew singles in Don Baylor. Wow. The doubles just keep going here. The doubles keep going. 9-2, California. If we look at the win percentage of them going to the World Series, it's pretty high right now. We've still got a long way to go, but yikes. Yikesity yikes. Let's go back to the chat here real quick. And David says, that's the book he has, but do you have the little white books with on the page with writing? I don't know if I do or not. I don't know if I do. I bought the game, so I have the regular book too, but I prefer this book, so I use this book. And Ty Board Games comes by. He says, thanks for all the videos. Glad you finally get a day off. Yeah, I get a bunch of days off. It's crazy. The way the holidays fell this year, hockey shut down for over a week, just how they fell. So I'm taking advantage of that. I got a little bit of work to do today, but I'm getting in some early gaming. And who knows, if today goes well, maybe I'll do some more APBA football. Shh, don't tell Ron. Don't tell Ron. Downing is the 9th batter to hit in this inning. The 9th batter. Runner on first. Stanhouse with the pitch. A 35 is a 9. And knocks it down to second base. The throw is too late. Can't get him. And that'll be a single. And we continue on. And the 6th inning will continue with the man who started it with a double, Bobby Grich. And boy, I tell you that the Orioles just are digging themselves a grave. They're not going to get out of here. So Bobby Grich, a 16. Oh, that's a 28. And it's going to be hit down to shortstop, and they'll make the play. So Grich, a G6, and the inning ends. So, well, they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits in that inning. And they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs. A devastating 6th inning here for the Orioles. And we go to the bottom of the 6th, and they are trailing by 7. How do you make this up? You got to roll some doubles of your own. So bottom of the 6th, Al Bumbry, the leadoff man, will lead us off. And Jim, good to see you, Jim. Nothing waking up on the coast and seeing APBA game being played. Yeah, I was up late last night playing this series. I played game 1 here on the channel, and last night I played games 2, 3, and 4 while I was watching other people play last night. And I was watching demos play and Al play. And we had a big choke in the 9th inning. California should have won it. They gave up 3 runs in the 9th to lose game 4, so they forced game 5. It says, why not get up in the morning, have a cup of coffee, and play some the deciding game 5 here. And it's pretty much been decided. Al Bumbry trying to start the rally. Can he start the fire? No. Right down the first. 1 away. Belanger, can he get something going? 35-13. Well, he struck him out. 2 away. And this could be this will be the 4th 1-2-3 inning since the 2nd when they picked up a couple of runs, get back in the game. There we go. We'll see you. Down the second base. And 1, 2, and 3. And Ryan has settled in. And the blowout continues. All right, so we have Harlow coming up here. He'll lead off the 7th inning. 53. That's going to be a 15. And into left field, but coming over and making the catch is Kelly. And is 1 away. Anderson coming up. And Anderson, all he's done is single and walk twice. That's all he's done. A 13 is a 39. And he's going to get a walk. A W is a walk. So he's going to draw his third walk of the day. Boy, he likes to draw walks. And he's just a regular dude, so he's going to be over here. So another runner on here for the Angels. And Rick Miller, who homered back in the 6th. Here we go. That was a 3-run shot, too, I think. Angels' pen and defense leaves a lot to be decided. It ain't over till it's over, said Midlife Crisis. I agree. Again, the Orioles can get runs in a hurry, but they need to hurry. So, man on first, Rick Miller. 42 is a 14, and ball 4. Miller walks. And Miller is fast. Jeepers creepers. First and second for Stanhouse. All right, if he doesn't get this guy out, Stanhouse is going to be going to the outhouse. Carney Lansford. He's the only guy not to get on base today. He's the only Angel not to reach a base. Let's see. Oh, Gary shows up. Can he bring Carney some luck here? 34 to 31 in the center field, so he'll get out. So there's 2 outs now. So Stanhouse will finish the inning. We'll probably take him out in the next inning. Dan Ford, pair of singles. 23 is a 12. First and second. And it's going to be hit down to... No, if he fouls it off, and then he will walk. And that's going to be it. The bases are loaded as Dan Ford walks. And that's it for Stanhouse. So Stanhouse will come out. So he gets, I don't know how many innings did Stanhouse go. So we are in, so he didn't go very far at all. Palmer come out after 5 1/3. So we're in the 7th. So he went 0.2, 1.2, 2.1 innings, or 1.1. So we're in the 7th, and there's 2 outs. So we went 0.2, 1.2, 1.3. So I'm gonna call, I don't know, 1, 2. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm not keeping stats. All right, we're gonna bring in a relief pitcher here. Tippy Martinez is coming in. We're just running out of pitchers. So I'm trying to figure out how many. So if we're in the 7th, so that's 6 2/3. So he did 1.1 innings, so he only got me 4 outs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1-1, I guess. Bases loaded. All I know is the bases are loaded. And it's Don Baylor, who's got 3 doubles. Oh. Oh. 3 doubles for Don Baylor. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The game's already blown wide open, but this could send people home. 62 is a 13. Swing and a miss. And so Martinez comes in and gets Baylor to strike out. So they don't get any runs. They don't get any hits either. They just walk 3 batters. And so we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. So he gets the man on strikes. That's a big strikeout for Martinez. Keeps the game somewhat close. All right, we go to the bottom of the 7th. Eddie Murray trying to get something going here. And William asks, first baseball game was a challenge the Yankees when he was 12. What was the first baseball? I'm not sure what the first baseball game was. AP comes by. Thanks for coming by, and hope all is well with you too, Gary. So far today's been okay. Got a good update from Sportsman Z, so I'm pretty happy with that. So that was some good news. All right, in the bottom of the 7th, Murray. A 23 is a 12. And right back to first base. And, boy, I tell you, they're just gobbling them all up. One away. Kelly. 32, that's a 26. Down to second base. And the Oriole faithful is getting restless here. Where are they playing? They're not in Camden yet, right? They're at Baltimore. Was it Memorial Stadium? Oh, boy. Lee may or may not come up with a big hit, and he does not. A 54 is a 32, and that's into center field, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Nolan Ryan, who is mowing down the Orioles right now and is making them look foolish. Yeah. Alrighty, so Martinez will face off against Rod Carew in the top of the 8th. A 45 and ball 4. Another walk. So Carew is on. This is like way too many walks, and Carew is a fast runner. Way too many walks here given up by Oriole pitching, and the crowd is letting them know it. They're running out of time. A 16 is a 28. And that'll be hit down the short. They'll get 1. So that guy's out. And Downing will go to first. So we're going to be a fielder's choice. So we have 1 away. Downing will make it to first base. Bobby Grich, he's been the hero of the series. A home run and a double today. Scored a couple of runs. Baylor was co-MVP of the AL in 79. Well, he hasn't been MVP. Oh, yeah, he's 3 doubles today. Yeah, he could be MVP, too. 3 doubles. Oh, my gosh, Bobby. What is with Bobby Grich? What is with Bobby Grich? And, but that's going to be hit back to the mound. Oh, he makes the play. So that's an 8. That's not good. 8's not good against a B pitcher. So it's going to be G1. So Grich is finally retired in this game. But the man goes to second base. There's 2 outs for Harlow. Oh, boy. And Gary played a lot of cricket games in the UK. Nice. Okay, Harlow comes out. We got 2 outs and a man on second. And Larry the Hawk, Harlow, pops it out to the catcher. So, no runs in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Time is ticking away on the Orioles. Here it is. Oh, Doug DeCinces. He's got 2 hits, so it's a 2-hitter today. He's got 1 of them. It's a home run. Here we go. DeCinces, a 23, and hit it right down the first. 1 away, and the Angels are 5 outs away from a World Series appearance here on Dave's Table. Dower, 14 at the 30. That's going to be hit into left field. 2 away. Oh, let me take that guy off the base. He was just kind of there. Dempsey. Come on, Dempsey. Ryan delivers to Dempsey. And hit into center field. And Miller, who's been there all day, makes the catch. A 1-2-3 8th inning. Here it is. Top of the 9th. And we'll let Martinez go a little bit. If he gets in any trouble, he's coming out. So Martinez just trying to get him out of the 9th inning here. And Anderson will lead us off. He's got 3 walks in this game and a single. Oh, my gosh. Anderson gets a hold of 1. 26 is a 6. And he's going to get a double. So Anderson leads off with a double. And the hitting just continues here. So how many hits is this? This is 5, 6, 7, 13, 14 hits by California bats. And Martinez will be coming out. And we're going to go, who are we going to go with here? we going to go with? Running out of guys. We're going to go Dave Ford. He's done some. He pitched a game, but he's also done some relief for us. So Ford will come in. So Martinez doesn't even get out of the ninth. So I think he just gets it doesn't matter. Ford comes in. All right, so Ford will come in. We got a man on second, and there's absolutely nobody out, and he's facing Rick Miller, who's about to bat 5 times, 2 walks and a home run. It's not getting very good here. A 40. And so we got to drop that down to the next column now because he's a 1. So we got to change our defense here. So a 40 is lofted in the right field and making the catch and then tagging up as the runner. So we got 1 away on the fly ball into right field. So Miller moves the man over. So now we got a runner on third for Carney Lansford. Boy, are we going to get to 10 today? You think we're going to get to 10? Ford with the pitch, 8:32 is a 26. And grounded a short. Out at first, and the run scores. So the run will come in. That'll be a ground ball to short by Lansford. The runner will come home. And yes, they've reached 10-2. Unbelievable. 10 runs. So we have Ford going against Ford. We have Dave pitching against Dan with 2 outs. So the double pays off with an extra run here. 64-13. Struck him out. So they get the 1 hit. They get the 1 run. It's 10-2. This is it. Last chance gas. Last chance gas for the Orioles. Ryan trying to go the distance. He's got a 2-hitter going. A 2-hitter in the bottom of the 9th. Let me fix that. I didn't fix my outs in the last one, but there was 3 outs. We had a fly ball, a ground out, and a strikeout. So here it is. So Bunbury, the leadoff man, will lead us off. He's 0 for 3. Here we go. Here goes Bunbury. 24. Struck him out. Ryan throwing the smoke here in the 9th. And the Angels are 2 outs away from a World Series appearance here in my replay. Belanger got a double. He's got one of the 2 hits. Oh, he's going to rack this one. And that'll be a double. So another double here by Belanger, and he will extend this game just a little bit longer. So in the bottom of the 9th, Belanger says, we're not done yet. We need 8, but it starts with 1. So a double for his trouble. And coming up now is Singleton. Singleton's got a walk. He's an outfielder. Let's go. We're going to let him hit. We're going to let him hit. It's 10-2. No sense getting crazy now. A 34-31. That's not good. Line drive into center field, and the Angels are 1 out away from going to the World Series. Ryan trying to get a complete game. He's got a 3-hit game going right now. Here it is. 3-hitter on the line against Eddie Murray. 41. And this is a lazy pop-up. The shortstop calling for it. Makes the catch, and congratulations to the California Angels. They are going to the World Series. What do you think about that? How about that? So that is that. The Angels take Game 5 convincingly, 10-2. Let's do the wrap up, shall we? Here, so the Angels, yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Angels with 10. How many hits? 5, 6, 7, 13, 14 hits. I don't think we had any errors. No errors. And the Orioles with just the 2 runs back in the second inning. Right, so the Orioles had the 2 runs back in the second, and they had 3 hits. And I don't think we had any errors here. I don't think we had any errors. That is it. A 3-hitter by Nolan Ryan, who goes the distance and sends the Angels into the World Series. All right, so that series is done. Hopefully I can wrap up the other one. It's the National League. I got to wrap that one up, too. I haven't started that one yet. So, but anyway, fun times. A little early morning baseball here on the channel. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll start the other one offline, too. I'd like to get some football in again today. I do have some work I got to do. Even though I'm technically on vacation, but I got some things I need to do. So I'm going to make some breakfast, get some work done, and maybe you'll see me later today or tonight. I'm going to find out. Again, enjoying the time off. And thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for everybody that stopped by. Some morning baseball. Don't usually do morning baseball, but it's a morning baseball here. I wanted to get the Game 5 out of the way, and it was a good one. If you're an Angels fan, it was a good one. It still was fun seeing Palmer and Ryan play. It's a good time. So I'm not the APBA master by any means. I just play APBA Basic, and I just roll the dice and have fun. I have a fun time. So thanks, everybody, for coming by. Maybe we'll catch up to you later. We'll see. I got to get some hockey on the channel here during this break. I got my new hockey scoreboard. I got my, just like the baseball one I have here. I got the hockey one I got to break out, and maybe we'll play some shootout or something like that. So anyway, I'm Dave from Studio B. We'll hopefully talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.